Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And that is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They'll set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Kenny Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He finds his man complete. That's Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, 72 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 13. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Addison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
And his throw here's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's polished off by a Vikings score. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. 2nd and goal from the 1. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Jones again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. A throw over the middle, taken in. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The return is Reed. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, they'll throw. And Watson has it right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. On now is the Packers punter, K.J. Osborne, deep for Minnesota. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card.
This is going to be the first of 6 games set to be played. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Ed Oliver busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Cook. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 6 yards left on 2nd down. He'll look to throw to Jefferson on the slant. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9 now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Bentley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
That was my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Cook on the 1st down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. His throw's going to be incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete. Jefferson to target. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on the last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run it again with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Preston Smith. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. He finds his man, complete. That's Watson. 7 yards, the pickup there. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now. This wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Intercepted by Andrew Booth Jr. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. Handoff comes to Cook. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more